United States of America is more than just the land of the free and the home of the brave. It's the land of those innovative ideas and inventions in the world. The economic success of America is unlike anything else in the history of the world. But it didn't just happen overnight. The reason the United States has the ability to succeed is because of the economic freedom secured by the uniquely inspired United States Constitution. Because of the U.S. Constitution, we are guaranteed freedom of speech to use resources as each individual sees fit and a free market. And that has brought us all of our favorite things to make our lives easier, more comfortable, or just downright fun. Everyone close your eyes. Take a moment to imagine a world without TV, internet, fast food, airplanes, cars, or even electricity. These are just some of the major daily conveniences that have been created by the incredible opportunities that exist in America under the U.S. Constitution. Now today, creative innovations have built off some of the biggest inventions in world history, like the iPhone, Amazon Prime, Tesla, Starbucks, and today's apps like Netflix, Snapchat, Uber, Airbnb, and Pokemon Go. These are all available because of American ingenuity to create new ways to communicate, do business, interact with one another, or just have fun. Without the rights guaranteed in the United States Constitution and spelled out in the Bill of Rights, we'd be missing out on these things. Economic freedom is the freedom to prosper within a country without government intervention. Thanks to our Constitution, we have been able to innovate and grow our economy further than those countries with overbearing governments. Today, we are going to explore the lives of 13 innovators from the last 200 years who took big risks and used the American right to economic freedom to drastically change the game in their industries forever. But before we begin, take a look at the Constitution Week word find, and let's see who could find this year's top 13 words first. Ready, set, go! Welcome back and happy Constitution Week. Let's chat a little bit about the history of Constitution Day. Constitution Day, sometimes called Citizenship Day, recognizes the signing of the United States Constitution. We normally observe Constitution Day on or near September 17th, the day in 1787 that delegates to the Constitutional Convention signed the inspired document that we know now as the United States Constitution at Independence Hall in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Some of these delegates included Ben Franklin, George Washington, Alexander Hamilton, and James Madison. At the time, there were many who were worried that the U.S. Constitution would be too much and taking away too many rights from the states and the individual citizens. For this reason, the Bill of Rights was drafted specifically to speak to the concerns that those citizens had. You might know these as amendments to the Constitution. Now, let's explore the lives and achievements of 13 of America's most celebrated and accomplished individuals who changed the game thanks to economic freedom. Ben Franklin was born in 1706 in Boston, Massachusetts. He invented the lightning rod and bifocals. He earned the title of the First American for his efforts at achieving colonial unity. Ben Franklin signed the U.S. Constitution in 1787.
They who can give up essential liberty to obtain a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety.
Henry Ford was born in 1863 in Dearborn, Michigan. He was the founder of Ford Motor Company. He created the Ford Model T automobile in 1908, completely changing transportation for his time. Ford introduced a $5 per day wage, equivalent to $110 in 2011, to keep his best employees loyal to his company.
Be ready to revise any system, scrap any method, abandon any theory, if the success of the job requires it.
Walter, better known as Walt Disney, was born in 1901 in Chicago, Illinois. He is the co-founder of Walt Disney Productions. Throughout his career, he won 22 Academy Awards, founded Disneyland and Disney World, and revolutionized animated movies.
Our heritage and ideals, our code and standards, the things we live by and teach our children, are preserved or diminished by how freely we exchange ideas and feelings.
George Washington was born in 1732 in Westmoreland County, Virginia. He was elected to the Virginia House of Burgesses, where he opposed the intolerable acts and called for a boycott of British goods. He was also selected as a delegate to the First Continental Congress in 1775. Washington was later appointed Major General and Commander-in-Chief of the colonial forces. His greatest accomplishment was being unanimously chosen as the first President of the United States of America.
The Constitution is the guide in which I will never abandon.
Ray Kroc was born in 1902 in Oak Park, Illinois. For most of his life, he sold milkshake machines until he was offered to work as a franchising agent for McDonald's. In 1955, Kroc became the president of McDonald's Corporation, where he implemented a new training model, also known as Hamburger University. That proved to be extremely profitable for the company.
The thing that has made this country great is our free enterprise system. If we have to resort to this, bringing in the government to beat our competition, then we deserve to go broke.
Sam Walton was born in 1918 in Kingfisher, Oklahoma. He was the founder of Walmart. He opened his first store in 1962 in Arkansas. By keeping his prices low and affordable, his retail store was a major success and expanded internationally. Walmart became the largest company by 2010.
But I think more than anything, it proves that there's absolutely no limit to what plain, ordinary working people can accomplish if they are given the opportunity and encouragement and the incentive to do their best.
John D. Rockefeller was born in 1839 in Richford, New York. Rockefeller was known for his instant success with the Standard Oil Company. It was the largest oil refiner in the world of its time. Rockefeller also assisted with the University of Chicago's creation.
I believe in the supreme worth of the individual and his right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
Steve Jobs was born in 1955 in San Francisco, California. He was the co-founder, chairman, and CEO of Apple. He revolutionized the tech world with the creation of the iPhone in 2007 and continued innovating until his passing in 2011.
Our goal is to make the best devices in the world, not to be the biggest.
Andrew Carnegie was born in 1835 in Scotland. He owned Carnegie Steel Corporation, one of the most effective steel companies of its day. In 1901, he decided to dedicate his life to philanthropic work and sold his company. Carnegie established Carnegie Mellon University in 1904 and helped to expand New York Public Library.
And while the law of competition may be sometimes hard for the individual, it is best for the race, because it ensures the survival of the fittest in every department.
Cornelius Vanderbilt was born in 1794 in Staten Island, New York. He owned his own steamship company while also providing the first rail service between New York and Chicago. Through his generous donation, before his death, he led to the foundation of Vanderbilt University.
I have always served the public to the best of my ability. Why? Because like every other man, it is my best interest to do so.
Eli Whitney was born in 1765 in Westborough, Massachusetts. Whitney graduated from Yale University before he went on to invent the cotton gin. This device expedited the process of extracting fibers from cottonweeds, which radically industrialized the South in the Antebellum War era. He also pushed the interchangeable parts method of production.
I have always believed that I should have had no difficulty in causing my rights to be respected.
Nikola Tesla was born in 1856 in modern-day Croatia. Tesla contributed to the development of the alternating current electrical system. He also invented the Tesla coil, an invention that laid the foundation for wireless technology. It is still used today for radio technology.
The desire that guides me in all that I do is the desire to harness the forces of nature to the service of mankind.
Thomas Edison was born in 1847 in Milan, Ohio. In 1870, Edison had earned the title of first-rate inventor. He invented a filament for the electrical light bulb, the phonograph alkaline storage batteries, and the kinetograph.
Opportunity is missed by most people because it's dressed like overalls and looks like work.
Economic freedom provided by the U.S. Constitution has allowed a foundation for some of the most amazing inventions this world has ever seen. Because of these rights, we have efficient transportation, affordable commodities, and fun things like innovative smartphones, the most diverse selection and taste for good food, the greatest entertainment options, and technological comforts that make our daily lives easier. The United States ranked first in Bloomberg's Global Innovation Index. And this was made possible only through the free market. Our people come from all over the world in order to make their dreams, the American dream, a reality. America is the place of opportunity because we have the ability, space, and freedom to innovate and grow. How exciting is it to see what the future holds for America, but only if we continue to protect and defend the rights provided by the U.S. Constitution. Constitution Week USA holds an annual essay contest, and this year it is the U.S. Constitution, a banner for economic freedom. We invite all of you to participate. Today we will give you a few minutes to write your introduction to your essay and think about some of the following questions. Which rights in the Constitution or Bill of Rights allows for economic freedom? How have you benefited from economic freedom and some of the innovations that we enjoy in America? How does America compare with other nations who are less free? As you think about these things, we want to thank you for hanging out with us today and learning about some of America's greatest accomplishments. Through the freedom provided by the U.S. Constitution, please visit www.constitutionweekusa.com for updates. And remember that we will be having a Constitution Fair on Saturday, September 17th at 6 p.m. at the Gilbert Civic Center in Gilbert, Arizona. There you can bring your Liberty cards, meet some of our founding fathers, and collect all 12 with a 13th special edition card, which only the bravest and smartest will find. Happy Constitution Week!